I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Stress, fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress.
Hello! Hello. It is Thursday. I would laugh so hard if someone were to redeem the thing that got added yesterday and we got the red Kirby. That'd be really funny. But hello! Hello, Lim. Hello, Jade. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And hello, DA. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you are all having a wonderful day. And too soon. Oh well, it's fine. We love being a mess. My hair is being stupid today. I can never, I have had bangs since middle school. Bangs are just a part of my identity at this point. Let's go. Sure. Sure, we can do that. Okay, but yeah, like bangs have been part of my identity for a long time. And this happens like without fail. Let's go Chilly Waters because it's cold and windy today. No, we're gonna go do 45. All mini games. Bonus is on. Yes, okay. But yeah, I've had bangs for a while, and anytime I like trim them and cut them, and my hair is never consistent. So I try to like, you know, whenever I do cut my bangs, I try to get them like, you know, as where I want them as possible, but then like I never part my hair the exact same because like my hair is naturally curly and I straighten my bangs all the time. So it's just, there's random stray hairs that are everywhere in my bangs, and it's just a pain in the butt. And I had like this kind of weird in-between hair that was like right in front, and if it's anything's just like slightly too long, a singular hair, it bugs me so bad. Hello Johnny, hello, welcome in, hope you're having a good day. And hello Antonio, hello, welcome in, hope you're having a good day. Pre-ordered Switch 2. Yeah, Xenoblade X is getting a Switch 2 edition. I haven't dug too deep into it. Now here's the thing, I was just scrolling on Twitter as one would do this morning, sometime this morning, and I saw a thing, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And it was someone making a tweet about it. I had seen no official sources whatsoever, and I immediately thought it was fake. And then DA posted about it in the Discord. I'm like, oh, I guess it must be real then. Like, I legit thought it wasn't real. Ooh, yeah. I guess I can follow Luigi. But yeah, just from like one singular tweet, never saw an official source whatsoever on Xenoblade. I thought it was fake. Honest to God, thought it was fake. Yeah, and I haven't done too much digging on it. All I know is the resolution and graphical updates, so yeah. Yeah, I hadn't done too much digging. And that's just kind of my mentality with things. Unless I see, I think I said something yesterday or the other day about it. Unless I see like an official source about something, I will not believe anything until I see the official source. And I still haven't seen an official source on Xenoblade at all. Aside from what DA posted in Discord. And again, I only saw it as I was setting up for stream, so I haven't even had time to dig into it yet and look it up. So, but yeah. And also our question today popped up. I'm thinking about the Olympics, and the Olympics have been insane. And it's really crazy. What Olympic sport would you like to try? Not say compete at the Olympic level, but like what Olympic sport would you like to take a crack at? You know, what would you think? I've always wanted to try snowboarding. At least when it comes to like archery, yeah, archery would be fun. When it comes to like snowboarding versus skiing, I've done the research on it because I've been curious, like what's easier? Like what is quote unquote easier, snowboarding or skiing? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Now, according to my research, skiing is easy to learn but hard to master. And snowboarding is hard to learn, but easy to master. So that's why the answer is yes. What's easier, snowboarding or skiing? Yes. But I feel like personally, I'd be maybe a little bit more apt for snowboarding. I just don't know if I could really handle skiing. Like, yeah, if I'm like a beginner, I mean, yeah. But it's like, for me, I just don't, I don't know, man. I feel like I would like snowboarding more, personally. Whee! So, but also another Olympic sport that I would love to try, curling. Curling, I feel like the biggest learning curve with curling is moving around on the ice, because the actual, and I know the sweeping is very intensive, but like at its core, I feel like the basics of curling is pretty easy to grasp. If you can understand pool/billiards, you can understand curling. It's kind of the same mechanics in a way. So, but yeah, it'd be, and also speaking of curling, I haven't seen anything on the men's. I think they're playing right now. I think the men's curling team's playing right now. But the women's curling team had a clutch victory, and they are in the semifinals, I believe, which is really awesome. Why am I so bad at this? Am I just overthinking the timing? I might just be overthinking the timing. Yes, I know where it's posted in the Discord, DA. I know. That's where I saw it. Like the snowboarding video games? Yeah, Snowboard Kids. Snowboard Kids. He has 2 rare items! 2 rare items! Why? And this is why I go to 45 turns now. If I need to leave by 3:45, this is why I go 45 turns. Like, what the fuck, Waluigi? Should everyone be like Johnny or play Easy Try again? Man, again, it's always Waluigi at the scene of the crime. But one of his items is a barter box. Oh my god, I hate... And this is supposed to be an easy game. It's not easy. It's very finicky. God, there is a hair poking my eye right now, and it's not very fun. Ow. Ugh. But also, the Olympics have been wild because there is drama in the curling community. There's drama with Olympic curling because Canada apparently has been cheating, and they have been cheating for years. And Sweden's like, we know you're cheating. We're gonna do a stakeout, and we're gonna catch you cheating. And Canada's mad because they're like, why would you stake us out and catch us cheating? Like, that's against the rules. And like, curling is a quote-unquote gentleman's game where like there are, you know, officials to kind of keep watch and everything, but it's one where the players themselves call out anyone breaking the rules. So it's one of those like, discuss yourself. Have a discussion yourself with someone you think is breaking the rules. But Canada, because what's happening is, you know, curling, right? They slide and they throw the stone, right? That's what the handle is for. You cannot touch the granite at any time, especially before the hog line. Like, you can't touch the stone, period, before the hog line. And bro is touching the granite to adjust the spin, because that's what they're trying to do. And Canada's been doing it for a while, and they keep doing it, and all they've gotten was a verbal warning. And even the women's Canada curling team has been doing it too. So, come on, Canada. And also, one thing is a big no-no is the bro, the guy from the men's Canada team that got caught cheating, he started cussing the other team out. And it's like, that's a big no. you're in the Olympics. You're being broadcast worldwide. Do you really think that is good sportsmanship to be showing worldwide? You're giving your country a bad rap, man. Like, dude, come on. But I'm also really excited for women's curling. They are so good. And one of the gals got a silver medal earlier for the mixed doubles curling, which was really cool. How's pasta? Pasta's okay. Pasta is okay. Martin Sonic Olympic Winter Games. Yeah, bad sportsmanship, unnecessary boasting looks bad. Yeah, and like, bro was just like, essentially like, fuck off. And it's like, dude. Like, dude. What are we doing? Why are we being assholes about curling? Why are we being assholes about curling? Like, for one, it's curling. And for two, like, curling's supposed to be Canadian. You know, it's like one of Canada's things, but like USA's taken over. Yeah, USA, USA. Oh man, again, Olympics, man. Olympics are awesome. I love the Olympics. And it's not just like, oh, I always cheer for, you know, United States because I am American. Like, for one, that is true. But also, I just love seeing everyone around the world be unified in whatever sport they're competing in. Because again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I feel like the Olympics is the closest we'll ever get to world peace. Especially with everyone shitting on Canada. Specifically their both men and women's curling team. Specifically the curling teams. Like, fuck Canada. Only their curling teams. I have also seen people on TikTok earlier in the Olympics when the women's hockey team, the women's ice hockey team, and the USA women's hockey team, or the women's USA hockey team and the women's Canadian hockey team, they played each other earlier in the Olympics, and I was like, oh, yeah, hockey's Canada's sport, and then our women just completely dominated. Is like completely dominated. Our women's hockey team has been insane. Like, they have only ever allowed one goal. One. The entire time. Which is insane. They've outscored their opponents like 30-something to 1. Like, dude, their goalie must be a fucking brick wall. It is so crazy. And also, I believe in the finals is Canada and USA. Oh, come on. I win anyway. Haha. But yeah. Well, also, just women's sports. I mean, I love sports, don't get me wrong, but maybe it's because I'm a woman, you know, and I love seeing women do awesome things. You know, because it shows like, yeah, if like they can do it, I can do it too. Again, toxic trait, you can see all this really cool, crazy shit in the Olympics. Like, yeah, I could do that. That's like the toxic trait I think anyone has, is like, you see something really cool on TV, it's like, I could do that. And you're just like slouching on the couch, eating a bag of chips, being the most unhealthy being in the world. Archery? I mean, archery is probably like one of the easiest things to get into. Oh, look at a Celia shopper. Should everyone trust Johnny for 24 hours? Reply Hazy, try again? There it goes. Reply Hazy, try again. But yeah, I personally like the Winter Olympics more. And I know a couple years ago when we had the Summer Olympics in Paris, they had added a breakdancing event for the Olympics. And I think that was really cool. But also, Raygun. I think her name's like Rachel something. Breakdancer named Raygun. She really embarrassed her country. Yeah, she really embarrassed Australia. And it kind of sucks 'cause I like Australia. But also, some Australians are in like this weird one-sided beef with America. But yeah, Reagan really did a number on the whole breakdancing sport and her country of Australia. And there was also like allegations that came out after the Olympics about her like rigging all the trials to get herself in. And it's like, yeah, that's a disgrace to your country. I don't care where you're from, that's a disgrace to your country. It's not what the Olympics is about. But yeah, I'm more apt to watch like Winter Olympics because like the sports are cooler to watch, honestly. Koopa boo goomba, 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 koopa boo goomba. First from the right is Koopa. But yeah, like Summer Olympics versus Winter Olympics. The Summer Olympics are like, you know, the firstborn child, sponsored by Nike and Adidas and Gatorade. The Winter Olympics are sponsored by Red Bull. Easy as that. Boo Koopa Koopa! Goomba boo. Boo Koopa Koopa, Goomba boo. Boo Koopa Koopa, Goomba boo. Boo Koopa Koopa, Goomba boo. Third is the middle. Boo. No! Koopa. Boo Koopa Koopa. There, I did a brain thing. Woo. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Koopa Boo. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Koopa Boo. Goomba Boo Koopa, Koopa Goomba Boo. Oh, wait, no. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Koopa Boo. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Koopa Boo. Second from the left, Goomba Koopa. No. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Koopa Boo. What? We all got that wrong. Did I misread that? Did my brain just go to the right? I also had it right the first time. I talked myself out of it. It's fine. Be like, Tessa, just believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah, just believe in Joe Hendry. Everything will be alright. Alright,
I'm a mess, 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 mess.
I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes, we don't dress to impress. Listened to the song last night. Yeah, I was working on stuff last night. And the song popped up on my playlist. Am I landing on it? No, I'm landing on a happening. Stuff is happening. But yeah, I'm way more apt to watch the Winter Olympics over the Summer Olympics. And there's nothing wrong with the summer. It's like track and field. It's the track and field stuff. I get bored watching track and field. Because like, oh, the track and field is just who can do this the fastest, who can jump the furthest. You know, it's who can jump the highest, the furthest, throw the furthest thing. You know, like track and field is pretty straightforward. Whereas the Winter Olympics and the Winter Olympics is just who can do the most dangerous shit and live. Because bobsled is intense. The luge and skeleton are very intense. Snowboarding is crazy. Snowboarding and skiing. One wrong move, you know, when you're breaking bones. Because I have seen some nasty falls. Even the women's snowboarding halfpipe. Choi Gaon, who got the gold medal from South Korea, she had a nasty fall in her first run. And it was so nasty that I wasn't expecting her to go for runs 2 and 3 because it happened on her first one. But like she got back up there, and she, I think she fell again on her second run, and then her third one was the one that got the gold medal. So, and then Chloe Kim is also really, really good too. And she had a killer first run, and then couldn't get the double cork, or not the double cork, the back-to-back double cork. If she would have nailed the back-to-back double corks, Chloe Kim would have gotten gold pretty easy, but she couldn't nail it, and that's what determines, you know, gold and silver. And not just exclusive Pokemon. We're talking Olympics here. So, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some nasty falls. Even, what's her name? Like, Lindsay something, I think. She's a skier. Like, alpine skier, I think. Like, before her competition day, she, like, tore her ACL. But then, apparently, you know, she got cleared to compete. You know, everything was fine. She's just going out there competing with a torn ACL. But then she had a horrific crash that she had to be airlifted out. And a lot of people are really quick to be like, they're really quick to be like, yeah, why was she competing with a torn ACL? When her crash had literally nothing to do with her ACL. Her stick, her pole, her ski pole got caught on one of the flags, and it caused her to just completely crash. I want to keep this Wacky Watch hostage if I can. Nope, it's not the cards. Again, this is why I have 45 turns. Anytime I'm like under a time crunch, the game just knows, like, hey, we're gonna put a Wacky Watch in here. But yeah, Winter Sports is insane. Winter Sports is so insane. And also, seeing Johnny's chat about... Go away, bot. Seeing Johnny's chat about Mario and Sonic. I have 2 Mario and Sonic games. I have 2 of them. I have Beijing from 2008, the very first one, and I have London 2012. Those are the only 2 Mario and Sonic Olympic games that I have. I wish I had the winter ones. I really do. Because what was it, Vancouver in 2014? That they did one? Or was it Vancouver 2010? I don't remember. Maybe it was Vancouver 2010. I don't remember. But, yeah, I don't have any of the winter games. And it's not for lack of trying. It's for, not at the right place at the right time. Anytime I was in a game store, it just wasn't on the shelf, or we didn't have the money at the time, or there was this other game that I really wanted. Vancouver 2010. Okay. I couldn't remember. Russia. It was Russia 2014. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2014 was in Russia. 2018 was Pyeongchang. And 22 was Beijing. Yeah, Pyeongchang was where Shaun White got his last gold medal in an insane run. Love seeing that run. Mario and Sonic at the Hunger Games! Oh, that's funny. That's great. Bam. Hey Toad. If I saw 50 coins laying on the ground, I'd probably take about 10 to make it a little inconspicuous. Okay. Those are some items. Okay, that's... I mean, I know what he's doing. Why? How does he have 100 coins already? What? How does he have 100 coins already? I need to step up my game, man. Anywho. Yeah, anywho. Yeah, also I had seen a memory pop up on my Facebook the other day. And I had shared a video because, again, like, I am not fluent in Korean whatsoever. I can maybe understand, I can pick up a little bit here and there, but I at least know how things are pronounced. I can at least, like, read the Korean. Understand it is a different story, but, like, I can read Korean. And so in Pyeongchang, you know, everyone, you know, I understand some words in languages don't translate very well because there's sounds in Korean that don't really necessarily translate well to English, as well as like English sounds that don't translate well to like Korean or Japanese or even like from Thai to, you know, Russian. You know, there's languages. That's what makes languages really, really cool. So kind of try to do our best. And there's an internal cringe whenever I hear people just completely butcher like a Korean or Japanese pronunciation when it's a very easy one that is in the English language. And if it's a word or a sound that's really hard for a native English speaker to accomplish, then I understand. Like Pyong, that's could be a little difficult, so I hear Pyong, you know. So I've heard that, Pyong, you know, and that's, you know, totally cool, because like, you know, Pyong is it's a hard sound. But when you get the Chang, it's an ah. Ah. English has ah. Ah. You know? But then you get the English speakers that are Pyeongchang, and it's like, no! Why is that the default? I know like the long A sound is A, but like, dude, when you know it's Korean, find like the Korean pronunciation and it's not that hard. Even if you go Pyeongchang, it's still fairly correct. Because Pyeongchang, it's Pyeongchang. And I had shared a video of like how to pronounce Pyeongchang. And they kind of go by it little by little, and it's like, yes, thank you. This is what I've been, you know, trying to say. And my sister had left a comment on that Facebook post. And her comment was something about like, I always thought it was like Pyeongchang, but now I know it's like, it rhymes with tongue, like Pyeongchang. Like, dude, that's not even, did you even watch the video? Like, you obviously did, but like, that's your takeaway? It's Pyeongchang. 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 Ugh. Again, it's like, I understand some syllables, vowel sounds are hard in other languages. I get it. But when you have the sound in your own language and you refuse to pronounce it properly, that's where we have the issues. That is where we have the issues. I'm also aware of what space I'm landing on. I know what I'm doing. Hello, Deltora. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Likes to play Super Nintendo 64 and Galaxy 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not Galaxy 2. Be like Tesla, overload sugar on Frosted Flakes. Yes, absolutely. Wait, mimicked the wrong pronunciations. Yeah, that's how I hear it. That's what it sounds like to me. Dang it! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Give someone your money. At least it's 10, but like still. I'm not doing fantastic in the money department. But yeah. And again, like, I'm not like the language police for anything, and like, I am not a native Korean speaker. But I've at least like learned enough about the language where I can see a Korean word and have like a 99% chance knowing how to pronounce it. And again, it's when you have the sound in your own native language and you just refuse to do it. That happens all the time. Like when people pronounce K-pop idols' names or groups, if I am unsure how to pronounce someone's name, I will look up like the profile and find their name in Korean. That'll probably be the closest I will get to a correct pronunciation. And people have a lot of trouble with the I sound. Because I hear it a lot with Jimin, Taemin, Seokjin, Seokmin, you know, just Korean names here, you know, Minseok, Minhyuk. People have trouble with the I, and it's like Korean language, it's E. You know, it's like, it's Roman. Korean romanization is stupid. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Korean romanization is stupid. If you're learning Korean purely off the romanizations, no. I mean, I can pick up romanizations in the music, but also I see the Korean there as well. But like, there are several different ways to romanize Korean, and it's awful. Because if you see the character for E, it's like an open circle and a line. So it's E. But it could be romanized as double E or a single I. You know, and it's like, with it being I, American English defaults to the short I sound, so like pick. You know, like pick, tick. I wasn't gonna say the other one that popped into my head. So when they take that short vowel sound and apply it to a Korean name, instead of Jimin, you get Jimin. And it's like, that's not his name. Jimin is not his name. It's Jimin. And it's like, it shouldn't be that bad. I also hear it with Taemin, because I also hear Taemin. It's like, ugh. Again, it's when English has like the same sounds, because like English is a difficult language to learn too, because we have many different sounds for like the same vowel. We have the long E sound, so it's like if you see an I in Korean romanization, more than likely it may be like the long E sound. Japanese romanization's a lot easier to pick up on when it comes to, you know, pronunciations, because all of the Japanese vowel sounds are the same. So if you see an A, it's A. An E, it's E. An I is E. O is U. And no, O is, look. Yeah, O is O. O is O, and then U is U. So like, Japanese vowel sounds are super easy. Korean romanization, stupid. Korean romanization is very stupid because, again, like the gold medalist in the women's half-pipe snowboarding, Choi Ga-on. That is her name. That is how you say it in Korean. Most Koreans that I have seen talk about this, they're fairly chill about the surname Choi, because it's pronounced Choi in Korean, but they're okay with saying Choi, because like that's how it's Romanized. That is how it's Romanized. And you know, that's just how it is, and it's a tough one. It's a toughie. But I've seen some Koreans that are okay with that. So that one gets a pass, because the che is really hard for an English speaker to pick up. Lee is typically E. It's just Romanized with an L with that surname. It's not like Park, it's Puck. You know, the R is kind of implied for the surname. Like, again, Park Jimin turns into Park Jimin. It's like, no. That felt so wrong for me to say. It's Park Jimin. I don't even like Jimin. I don't even like him. But like, his name is the best example I can think of about mispronouncing Korean names. Ugh. He's a G18. Frustrates me too. It's like, you don't need to pronounce it that different. We share sounds. Yeah. Jimmy. Like Timmy. Everyone's kind of racing to the star. I'll take an item, actually. I'll take an item over a red space. What's up? No, I don't like to study. Ooh. Alright. I think I passed the phone. But yeah, it's like... And it's also... not that hard to look up how something is pronounced. And I'm not saying it because like, oh, I learned Korean, you had to learn it too. No, it works for other languages. Like, for example, Pokemon Legends ZA, the fairy type specialist. Seeing her name written out, I had no idea how the fuck to even say her name. When my husband played through the game and got to that character, I literally had no idea where to even begin on pronouncing her name. So, you know, and I think, and like, I've seen some like posts on social media like, yeah, this is a good way to pronounce it. But I also, in tandem with seeing people's posts about it, I also put it into a Google Translator and got to hear it. So it kind of has the same vowel-ish sound as croissant, because her name is Jasant. If you put it in, I cannot do the heavy French. Sorry, I'm not French. But like, that's probably the best I'm gonna get, and I recognize it's probably not gonna be like authentic. It's not gonna be like, because that's like more of a joke. But like, it's a croissant. It's all croissant. You know? But it's like a croissant, so it kind of rhymes with croissant, so it's Jasant. And also, I learned by putting her name into Google Translate, Jasant means hyacinth. Is it hyacinth or hyacinth? I never know. I've heard both, I don't know what's correct. But it's the flower, which makes a lot of sense. So her name is Jasant. And again, it takes like all of 2 minutes to plug something into Google and listen to how it could be pronounced. So there you go. And again, like, if I see like a foreign word that I am not sure of, I'll look up how to pronounce it. You know, I'll plug it into like a translator or like a, you know, a text-to-speech or something, just to like hear it. Because like, if I hear how it's pronounced, it's like, oh, okay, you know, something clicks. So, yeah. Ties the giant time sounds Sounds Australian, kinda. You know, from down under. Gonna go to the Barbie, eat some Vegemite. I've heard Vegemite is, it's an acquired taste. I have heard Vegemite's kind of one of those, like, acquired tastes. No. So, look at all of us here. We did it. We all jumped. Heard and jump. So yeah, when it comes to like languages, you know, it's not that hard to attempt to look up a pronunciation. And also, if you're going to correct someone's pronunciation, try to do it with kindness. In a way, like, yeah, I'm ranting about it or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's this. But, like, you know, if someone was talking to me, you know, and they were having a hard time pronouncing a word in English, you know, like, I can see the effort. You know, like, I see a lot of interviews of WWE stars. Like, foreign WWE stars and speaking in, like, a broken English. But, like, I can understand because they have enough grasp of English to know the sentence structure. And I can understand what they're saying. And that's one of those, like, yeah, you know, I'll give them grace on that. Because, like, you know, America has a lot of Spanish speakers. So there are a lot of people that English is their second language. You know, and Spanish is their first. And, like, if I hear someone trying to, you know, speak English, but it's not quite, like, 100%, as long as I can understand what they're trying to say, then they're good, you know? And that's, like, you know, the beauty of languages, you know? And English is, like, the universal language. English is everywhere. So that's, again, that's, like, the universal. So it's really neat. The one that bothers me is when they pronounce habanero as habanero. With the piñata sound, the nye, the rolled R. It's like, that's not how it's spelled. No, it's habanero. Habanero. I've been broken. Habanero. Yeah, it's not habanero. I think that's different. It doesn't have the nye. B-A, Baba. Baba is you. B-A-B-A-Z. Babas. Babas is you. My brain and da-da-da. B-A-B-A-Z. B. Okay. B-A-B-A-Z. B-A-B-A-Z. Okay. Baba's B-A-B-A-Z-B-Z-B. There's patterns here. I gotta go with the patterns. I'm contractually obligated to go with patterns. If there's no patterns, I just repeat. B-A-Z-B. It's a pattern, Luigi. Get with the program. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. B-A-B-A-Z-B-Z-B-Z. Okay? B-A-B-A-Z-B-Z-B-Z-B-A. Ooh, Z-A. Okay. B-A-B-A-Z-B-Z-B-Z-A-Z. Let's hope the pattern continues. If Wario messes it up, he is dead to me. B-A-B-A-Z-B-Z-B-Z-A-Z-A. Hey, he did it. He's not dead to me. Yet. B, A, B, A, Z, B, Z, B. Oh. Dun 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 dun. B, A, B, A, Z, B, Z, B, Z, A, Z, A, B. We're gonna start a new pattern here. Pokemon Legends ZBA. B, A, B, A, Z, B, Z, B, Z, A, Z. Oh, haha. Wario doesn't understand basic patterns. I'm the best! Never tried Vegemite? I haven't either. I have heard I probably would not like it. Probably would not like it. There's a question today. What Olympic sport would you like to try? Slowly but surely making my trek. Motor Rooter, no. No Motor Rooter around here. But yeah, in terms of like actual Olympic sport, curling, honestly. Curling would be kind of fun to learn. Snowboarding to like actually like learn, but like I also don't have access to. Oh shit! I mean, I am in Kansas. One of the states that borders Kansas is Colorado. Colorado has produced the most Winter Olympians because there's training facilities in Colorado. But also, you know, there's more snowboarding and skiing access in Colorado, I believe. I'm not going to disclose how far away from Colorado I am because that would give away where I am. What part of the state I'm in. That would give it away so fast. But yeah, it'd be really fun to like go snowboarding or skiing. Again, I'd probably be a little more apt for snowboarding, honestly. Hello, Sylvia. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Check this viewer list. They deleted messages with cheap viewers, etc., so I banned them. All right, good. Awesome. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best, Sylvia. Anntown, Kansas. Anytown, Kansas. I'm like, Anntown actually sounds like a town that'd be in Kansas. Anytown. Yep, I'm anywhere. Pick a small town, any small town. Ah, come on, guys. Guys. Can Mario Party be an Olympic sport? I am being... they're, oh my god, they are sandbagging so hard! Stop sandbagging! Waluigi! Oh my god, I did most of the work there. You're welcome. Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, if only Mario Party was an Olympic sport. Doo-doo, bum-bum-bum. I like rollerblading, so I'd probably do ice skating. I had a chance to go ice skating when I was in New York in 2012, but I chose to go shopping instead because we had like an option of either go shopping on Fifth Avenue or go ice skating, and I chose to go shopping because I was in New York around Thanksgiving because I was performing in the Thanksgiving Day parade. So it's like, I was given a fair bit of shopping money, and I'm like, I'm gonna get Christmas presents. It's like, I'm gonna get Christmas presents, so that's why I went shopping. If it wasn't around Christmas time and I could just try ice skating, I probably would have attempted ice skating. I've also been rollerblading before, or like roller skating rather. But it's been so long since I've done that, and I remember not really being very confident and good at it. So, he's gonna steal my star, isn't he? Star from Wario. Nope, he's actually smart. Mario Party Pokemon cards at the Olympics? Yes. Yes. Beautiful, that'd be a true work of art. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it out loud because then they'll actually do it. But yeah, I mean, like, ice skating would be kind of fun. But yeah, with like the learning curve of snowboarding and skiing, it's like, what's easier to do? The answer is yes. From the research I have done, the answer is yes. Skiing is easy to learn, but hard to master, and snowboarding is hard to learn, but easy to master. Because when someone first learns snowboarding, and they, like, finally get the hang of it, they start doing more advanced things, while skiers are kind of stuck in the beginner zone for a while until they, like, truly get the hang of it. So that's again, the research I've seen, a handful of Reddit posts, some articles here and there. Oh, that was beautiful. Wario, you bitch! It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, just kind of asking about like Olympic sports because, like, you know, the Olympics are going on right now. They're almost over. So, but I'm excited. Again, I am very excited for the women's sports. I'm very excited for the women's sports because, again, I'm a woman and women's sports are awesome. So yeah, the USA women's ice hockey team is super dominant. The women's curling team is really good. I'm rooting for them. You know, women's snowboarding is also really good. Japan has like the snowboarding juice. Japan just has the snowboarding juice, man. They're really good at snowboarding. The men's halfpipe was insane. Australian Scotty James was the favorite going in. Yeah. He was a favorite going in and he ended up with the silver. He wants the gold so bad. I believe the gold medalist from the men's halfpipe was Yuto Totsuka? Yeah, that was the gold medalist. And it was an insane, real close competition. Like, it was like a score of 90 did not make the podium. Which is insane. Everyone was that good. It was crazy. Also, a hot take. I really want Snowboard Kids to make it to the Nintendo Switch Online. I believe it's called the Nintendo Classics now, but it's Switch Online. Pokemon was another pronunciation thing. Do you say Pokemon or Pokemon? Or Pokemon? Pokemon. I think it sounds like Pokemon when I say it, but I know it's Pokemon. Because it has the little thing over the E. I don't know what it's called, but it has a thing over the E. So that implies, I say implies, it, you know, should insinuate that it is eh. It's Pokemon. Flabébé. Flabébé is another one that has a little thing, but I think it's like the thing over the E, maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, like, it's Pokemon. Pokemon. When I hear people say Pokemon, it's like Reese's Pieces. Ugh! I can't. I cannot with Reese's Pieces. Ugh. It's like, it's always been Reese's. It's what, you know, I think of like the Stewie and Brian Family Guy bit. It's like, say Reese's, Reese's. Say Pieces, Pieces. Now say Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. Ugh! Nothing drives me more bonkers than anyone saying Reese's Pieces. I had a friend that said it like that, and it drove me insane. It drove me to madness. It's like, that's not what it is. That is not what it is. It is not Reese's Pieces. It's Reese's Pieces. It's like, you're a grown-ass woman. You're not 5. It's Reese's Pieces. Now, if a 3-year-old comes up to me and says, can I have Reese's Pieces? Sure. Because when a 3-year-old says it, it's cute. But when a 30-year-old says it, it's not cute anymore. Reese's Pieces. Cool Borders on PS2? I've never heard of that. Sounds cool. Ugh. It drives me nuts. But also, this was the friend that I was talking about. She was the one that couldn't pronounce cinnamon. So she can't say cinnamon. She calls it Reese's Pieces. But this person was also, like, afraid of big words. Anytime you use, like, a remotely big word around her, she would just, like, panic. And it's like, excuse me, you're an aspiring writer and you read a lot. Why are you afraid of big words? Cinnamon anemone. An anemone. Anemone. I'm like Finding Nemo. I haven't watched that movie in so long. I loved Finding Nemo. It's a real phobia. Yeah, the word for fear of long words or fear of big words is a big long word. They really knew what they were doing when they were naming these phobias. They knew what they were doing. Because, like, it's not just that one. There's, like, other, like, phobia names that are so, like, an oxymoron for what the fear is. But yeah, she has, like, a fear of, like, big, long words. And, like, anytime... And it's to the point where it's, like, anytime you remotely use something, like, kind of big... 3... And ask the highest number. That's all I need. Which button do you press to hit a dice block? Z, the A button. What is Peach's story? She's a miracle star. No, Ultra Star. Fuck, I'm stupid. That would have been correct in my N64 file. This one, no, she's a great star. No, fuck, Ultra Star. Everyone's an Ultra Star except for DK and Wario. 2K away from 10K? Nice. Chili Waters has been played the most. Yep. Excuse me. Of all types of minigames, gamble minigames did not exist in the first 2. Coughing. But yeah, just as a reminder, in case anyone wasn't here yesterday, I did add a new channel point redemption. It is 10K though, like Jade was saying, it's 10K. It is 10K stars, and if you redeem it, it's a one-time redemption, like 1 a day for everyone, just once per stream. You can redeem it to change the entire layout to Kerbessa. And the layout will be Kerbessa for the remainder of the stream. and there are Kirby costume changes to go along with it. So, yeah, as a reminder, if you have 10k stars, I need to use my items, man. If you have 10k stars, then go for it. Kerbessa is worth it. Honestly. Reese's made the news today. Apparently the inventor is accusing Hershey Company of not using real peanut butter like the OG recipe calls. I have not heard of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And Reese's are my favorite candy. Reese's is my favorite. It's all you ever need. If you want to win over my heart, just give me Reese's. It's all you ever need. It's that easy. Like, can my love be bought with money? I mean, sure, right? Because money's pretty powerful, but like, money's not everything. But you want to know what is everything? Reese's. An easy way to win me over is Reese's. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Wow, I am not doing so hot so far on this board. I am not doing so good. Because the double trouble of Wario and Waluigi is proving to be a great feat to overcome already. Luigi's also not helping because he also has 2 stars and everything's getting stolen from me, so... Yeah, they're all like neck and neck with their 2 stars and I'm just here. I'm just here because my star got stolen. Da-na-na-na-na. Sorry, my ear itched. My ear itched. Also, I have seen bits and pieces. I see bits and pieces. A little bit of gameplay of the new Mario Tennis game. Mario Tennis Fever. It looks really fun. So far, so good. It looks really fun. Yeah, it looks really fun. I probably won't pick it up anytime soon. Because for one, I don't have the money for it right now. And for two, if not this weekend, it might be next weekend. Maybe, we'll see. Because my husband gets paid tomorrow, which it should be a good paycheck, because he worked a lot of hours last week. So he worked 2 weeks in a row of 60+ hours. By the way, hey, blue collar job, he's a truck driver. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, because he gets paid every 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks that'll go on this paycheck for tomorrow were 60+ hours each week. So it's like 120+ for the 2 weeks. So it should be a good paycheck. And also he told me this morning our taxes got approved and they should be coming in soon. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm holding out a little bit of hope that they come in soon. Because, yeah, like, financially, with his blue-collar job, I mentioned it the other day, it's like, I was saying, like, Valentine's Day is, like, the worst part of the year for us, because, like, we would like to do something on Valentine's Day, but, like, it is not in the cards financially to really do much of anything. Let's go solid 20. I don't trust it. Okay. Could have gone more, but it's fine. I have biffed this one before. I have biffed this minigame before. I know if I really focus, I could do it. Alright. Locking in. Mario? Yeah, it's one of those, if I know what the game is ahead of time, I know what to bet, but also that's not the point of betting. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If only I had a skeleton key. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can swing by an item shop though with my newly acquired 20 coins. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll take that. Da-da-da. But also I can hold out a little bit of hope on something here. But yeah, Mario Tennis Fever does look really good. It looks really fun. I am a tiny bit miffed about like one particular thing, and it's something that I feel like bothers me and only me. Cause I watched a stream of someone playing it for the first time, and they were kind of going over the characters, and each character has like individual stats for things, which, you know, that's usually how sports goes. And Rosalina is apparently cracked. Like, she has high stats in everything and is like objectively better than Daisy, and I hate that. I honest to God hate that. Because the streamer I was watching made a comment like, is Rosalina good because of the Galaxy movie coming up? And I'm like, that's kind of funny. That's a funny train of thought. But yeah, it's like, no shade to like Rosalina the character herself, but it's like my problem with Rosalina are the fucking Rosalina gooners. The mommy issue dude bros that worship the ground Rosalina floats on. Like, those are the people that make Rosalina shitty for me. The ones that like thirst over her and like, oh, Rosalina's mommy. It's like, gross. You have mommy issues, dude. Ugh. I cannot stand the terms mommy and daddy in a sexual sense. I can't. It's gross. It's so gross to me. And it's like, those who unironically, you know, like, are okay with like the whole, you know, mommy daddy dynamics, those are the ones with mommy and daddy issues. Like, you know, don't at me. It's like, if we're clearly joking around, you know, whatever. I understand what's a joke, what's not a joke, you know? But like, if you are like dead serious, like Rosalina's mommy, it's like, ugh. It gives me the ick. You know, like, it's a huge ick for me. Because, like, you know, if something were happening, you know, in that sense, and then I hear mommy moaned at me, gross, instant turn off, stop what we're doing, nope, full stop, nope, absolutely not, go away, the ick, like full on ick. Like, I have noped out of fan fictions, I have noped out of smut because of unwarned mommy and daddy usage. I have legitimately noped out of smut because of stuff like that. And it's like, no, absolutely not. Do I pause strat this? Doing it. Again, I am mashing the button real fast. And I don't get anything for it. Maybe I shouldn't have paused strat. I don't know, man. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm having issues. But yeah, like, and usually like the fan fiction I will look up will usually have some kind of warning. Like, hey, here are the list of things that are going to be happening in this fan fiction. You know, if this is for you, cool. If this is not for you, that's fine too. Here are the warnings. You know, kind of gives you like a heads up. And usually, they will give a warning if, you know, mommy and daddy is used in the sexual sense. And if there's no warning and I read that, I'm like, nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Cannot stand it. Because the only ones that should be calling me mommy are my children. And it should not be in a sexual sense, because that is gross. That is so gross to me. And it's like, you know, people have their kinks. You know, I'm all for it as long as it's not something completely illegal. But it's like, for me, personally, that is the biggest ick, is mommy and daddy. Gross. So gross. Rewatched Pokemon, looking back, they did kind of overdid it a bit with Brock's infatuation with Joy's and Jenny's. Yeah, didn't they, like, in the early days, they amped it up a lot. I think they toned it down after a while, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, it was a lot. It did feel like a lot. And it's one of those, I understand it's supposed to be a gag, a running joke, but sometimes it's like, you can definitely run jokes into the ground. 100% to where they're not funny anymore. Alright. Okay. Okay. Wario had it pointed to like the bottom part of the star, and I think I need to go a little bit more. Go in! Oh, dang it. Too much. My short game sucks. Generally still within the innocent ranges, but sometimes feel like he did come off as a creep. Yeah. I think they were just, you know, trying to play it off as, like, you know, the joke, the running gag. But it's like, sometimes it's like, It did get really funny, kind of, in the Diamond and Pearl section of the anime, where he had Krogunk. And anytime he showed any kind of infatuation, it would, Krogunk would pop out and be like, no. Sit down. And, like, I didn't watch, like, all of the Diamond and Pearl stuff. That's kind of where I dropped it. Because it was just, you know, life things happened. I was growing up, and I just didn't watch it anymore. Oh, shit. Are you serious? Like, the one time I fucking call it on someone else, I get moved around. Man! Who's in my spot? Man. Oh my god. I hate everything right now, man. What turn are we on? Okay. Never watched it. I'm working my way up. I'm gonna stop Pokemon Advance Challenge. Yeah, I stopped watching somewhere in Diamond and Pearl. And I've seen a handful of Black and White, but that was because it was on TV and I was bored in a hotel room alone in New York. And there was nothing else to do because I didn't have internet. I couldn't get internet connection to work. While I was, waiting for my time to go to the bus, to check out and everything. But, yeah, and I've heard, the X and Y portion of the anime is really good. I have heard X and Y is very good. a lot of people love the X and Y anime. And I've also heard that that is when Ash should have won the league, was X and Y. And it almost feels like people complained and complained and complained and complained about like Ash should have won the league, Ash should have won the league. I feel like Ash winning in Alola feels like a here damn type things with the outcry of him not winning Kalos. It's what it feels like, because when people like complain and complain and complain and then something immediately good happens, like, you know, the next possible chance, it's like, it feels like a here damn type thing. It doesn't really feel earned. But granted, I haven't seen anything on the Alola anime. I know they changed the art style. But like, I don't know much of anything else. Yes, but yeah, supposedly X and Y is really good. I have heard many good things about X and Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just short. Yeah, I think that's the... Hi. Hi. But also, with everyone just kind of hanging out over the top left, no one's really near the star. So I can probably just fucking gatekeep it and just not go after it for a while and focus on other things. I probably should do that. I probably should just bought a Boo Bell instead. Or no, Waluigi's making it there. Never mind. I'll do it. Actually, I'll hold off. I'll hold off on it. I think art style changed, but everyone criticized it and overshadowed the story. Yeah, that is definitely something that can happen, especially when it like just feels abrupt. I can understand the art style change, but again, you know, it's one of those type things. Like, I am no stranger to like, you know, a series I am watching changes the art style up a little bit, you know, because like it's normal. Because like my favorite anime is Fairy Tail. It has undergone a couple of art style changes before. Particularly the 2014 rendition. My only gripe about like the 2014 section, essentially the back half of Grand Magic Games to the Tartaros arc, the colors are so muted. Like, I didn't mind the art style change because I have seen that it is closer to Mashima's style at the time, how it evolved. So it's like closer to like the manga art, which is totally fine. But they changed the colors. They desaturated so much of the colors. And it's like, there was no need to do that, especially when the original was so colorful. There was really no need. So I understand like changing the colors to kind of match the story, because the Eclipse Celestial Spirit arc or whatever it is, like that arc, they brightened up the colors for the filler arcs, but not for the main arcs, and it drove me nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they can't reach it there. So I will just do this instead. So So yeah, it's like art style changes, I understand. One art style change that made literally 0 sense whatsoever, and this may reach into the depths of everyone's brains. They may or may not know this show. American Dragon Jake Long. Anyone know that one? I watched that one as a kid a lot. But yeah, like season 1 to season 2, like they completely changed up the art style, and I didn't like mind it, but they completely redesigned Jake's dragon form. Completely redesigned it, and they made him go from a buff dragon to a skinny little thing. Like, dude, what's the whole, why? There was 0 point. There was 0 point to change him from big buff dragon to skinny thing. Like, being a big buff dragon made his design so unique from any other, like, dragon character, because dragons are very serpent-like. So it was really nice to see, like, the big buff dragon, because that's, when I think of American Dragon Jake Long, that's what I think of. Like, that is exactly what I'm thinking of. Okay, there's only one potential, star space that could fuck up my plan. But I'm willing to take that risk, because I need stars. Hello. Don't know that one. It was on Disney Channel. Vaguely remember commercials for it. Yeah, it was on Disney Channel. Yeah, there was a... Going from season 1 to season 2 of American Dragon Jake Long. Again, they changed up the art style completely. And I think I've seen like, oh, it takes on a more serious tone, quote unquote. And it's like, there's literally no point. I think I'd seen something about like the people, the head honchos, kind of overtaking and changing things and taking a few liberties, and they were not the right liberties. Not the right liberties at all. Reminds me of Life and Times, Juniper Lee. Yeah, I remember Juniper Lee! Oh, man. I remember that one. I also remember the Jackie Chan adventures with like the little like medallions they were going after. I remember that one. I mean, one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Shaolin Showdown. I loved Shaolin Showdown. Loved it. Peak. It's peak. Yeah, Shaolin Showdown and Code Lyoko were like my jams growing up. Absolutely loved those two shows. It was awesome. Oh goodness, why am I yawning? I mean, I was up till like 12:30, I think. Like, I didn't like go to sleep till 12:30. Because I think I started going to bed at about like 1/4 to midnight. And bloop. Jackie Chan Adventures in Shaolin Showdown. Yeah! Yeah! I also remember Juniper Lee. She had like black hair and she had like a pink streak in her hair, I think. She had a little brother too, I think. Yeah, that's my brain power reaching in the depths of my memory. I haven't thought about Juniper Lee in a long time. It's crazy. Yeah, I can picture her in my head. She had like a green shirt and like kind of like flared jeans or something. I don't know, but she had like a green shirt, I think. It'd be really funny if I can like look up a picture. I'm gonna look up the picture. Hold on, what turn are we on? 26. Okay, after this turn, we will everyone just kind of right around here. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to use this. Ooh, 1 spot ahead. You unlocked a memory, I unlocked one for you. Yeah! We're just unlocking core memories here. Oh no, alright, let's see. Google Juniper Lee. Lifetime's Juniper Lee. Yeah! Yeah! Core memories, man. Beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured in my head. Yeah! Yeah! My goodness! And up, and BAM! Yes! Yes! We go from regular K-pop to Kirby K-pop. Let's go! Hello, Vegito! Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It is Vegito. Yeah, we have the Kerbessa! The Kerbessa layout for the rest of the day. Let's go. Hello. Nice! Aju, nice! Whoa! Whoa, nice! Everything's going whoa right now because everyone's all crashing into each other. Woo! Wee! I'm going crazy, but I can go crazy. Because I'm allowed to go crazy. Yeah! I was gonna take a break after this turn, but we'll go another turn before I take a break because we need some time with our K-pop Kerbessa. So yeah, I made slight mention of it yesterday, but now that we've seen, we go from regular K-pop to Kirby K-pop. Yes, the Kirby costume changes are like modeled after other like normal costume changes. Like, hey, here's the K-pop, the red hair, the microphone, and everything. And also based off of Mike Kirby. Duh. So, the blue Kirby is the ponytail costume change. The yellow Kirby that we saw yesterday, there's one Kirby we haven't seen yet. There's 5 total so far. The yellow Kirby has the fancy costume change his hair. I don't know if anyone's really noticed yet. I don't want to go that way. I want to see if I can get in line with Boo in a way. But yeah, the yellow Kirby has the fancy hair. The purple Kirby has the party hair, as evident by the flower. You can kind of see the flower on the purple Kirby's hair. But yeah, we saw blue, yellow, purple, and yellow. Or red. Yeah, we've seen red, yellow, blue, and purple. There's one more Kirby we haven't seen yet out of the current. Again, there could be more Kerbessas added to this pool at a later time. There could be more. But I figured 5 was a good start because I was just banging them out. Because it's like, it's Kirby. There really isn't much detail to go over. So I was just knocking them out. I'm like, yo, this is actually, I'm working through these pretty fast. So yeah, I worked on that for Monday and Tuesday. I have the fucking place log. I hate placing the log. So question of the day, what Olympic sport would you like to try? Like just to try, I would like to try snowboarding. My god, I hate. Pause strat. You can pause strat this. Oh. Again, I need more time to look at these. Honestly, if I were to ever, go up against super hard computers, this is what I would have to do. That's what I would have to do to go up against super hard computers, is to pause strat. But yeah, Olympic sports, I just want to like try like snowboarding. You know, I think it'd be really fun. Curling would be really fun to like learn the basics. Bobsled, luge, and skeleton, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not on those. Like, I like roller coasters, don't get me wrong. But man, I mean, maybe if I was in a bobsled with other people, sure. But to do one by myself, I don't think I could. Luigi's all the way up there. How far away is he? He just hit the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He needs a roll of 10. Chances are low, so let me go for something here. Do you like hockey? I'm not like super duper invested in hockey. I'll watch it. I understand like the basics, but I'm not like an avid fan of hockey. My sister is though. My sister really likes hockey. That's Sorry. My controller slipped and it hit the mic stand. I apologize. I apologize. But yeah, my sister is more of a fan of hockey than I am. But like, I appreciate the sport. And I played hockey for like PE. We did like a hockey unit where we did, you know, like field hockey, you know, the best we could for PE. That was really fun. I got the hang of that one. But I mean, like, hockey is just soccer on ice. And soccer is just basketball with your feet. So therefore, hockey is basketball on ice. I don't make the rules. Sports. Sports. Dude, what the hell is happening? Alright, come on. Okay. Oh, I could have divine interventioned that. There we go. There we go! Yay! Basketball is just Easter egg on with balls! I mean, we could chain it. We could chain it to something like that. One of my favorite, like, funny things that you can do, like, games that people can play on the internet, it's like, chain, something like A to B, but only using, like, Wikipedia. Like, connect Becky Lynch to racquetball or something. Only using Wikipedia links on the Wikipedia pages, and like that's always like really fun to me. It's like you can figure stuff out from there, you know. But we are going to take our break because I really need to pee. We're gonna take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Hello. Here lately, OBS is being really stupid. Hey, it's the purple Kerbessa. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what it is here lately. Even before, adding the Kirby layout, it's been really weird to me about when I swap between scenes, like the BRB and the ending screen, like when and it's like because yeah, OBS for sure. When I swap between the BRB and back to like our main screen here, okay, it's still up there. He just rolled a 1. It'll, like, when I'm live, it'll be like, what button did we press again? We have to really sit and think about it and swap over to the scene finally after like a minute. And then, but when I do it when I'm not live, I have to kind of warm it up a little bit, which is what I've always had to do. But it'll start working perfectly fine, but then when I go live, it all just goes out the window. And that's happened like the last week. So it's not just from the Kerbessa layout. It's like probably just OBS being OBS. Hello, Jack! Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see what we can do here. Because we are, very far behind. Yes. I'm gonna grab this. I have a plan, don't worry about it. I also still have like a quarter of a brownie left. I was gonna shove the whole thing in my mouth, but I'm like, no. I'll take a small bite. I bought some cosmic brownies the last couple weekends. So if I want like something sweet for during the break, that's like not fruit snacks, I'll just get a brownie. Anyway, I can talk about cosmic brownies because they are delicious. Don't get me wrong, my favorite Little Debbie snack are the baby cakes. Well, I call them baby cakes. My family has always called them baby cakes. They are the Little Debbie Swiss rolls. My family has always called them baby cakes. So if you ever hear me talk about baby cakes, I'm talking about the Little Debbie Swiss rolls. That's what I'm talking about. It's one of those, it feels wrong to call it that. And my husband calls them Swiss rolls, and he specifically does it to irritate me. And I know he does it to irritate me 100%. Because, for one, he's lucky my dad is dead. Because if my dad heard him call him anything other than baby cakes, oh man, he would have had his head. Yeah, we got the purple Kerbessa. Yeah, the purple Kerbessa is the party. You can see the flower. You can see the flower in the hair. It's the same flower as the party layout. So yeah. So that's kind of the basis of the Kerbessa. The Kerbessa costume changes. I need to make more money. More money, more problems, I say as I actively go to the other one. The other space. Little Debbie Kansas rolls made with real sunflower. Oh, that's funny. That's great. You know, for my favorite flower is sunflower because it reminds me of home. So if I ever moved to a different state, I would probably love and appreciate sunflowers because they'll probably just like remind me of home. Bloop. So yeah, it'd probably be one of those that reminds me of home, because I like sunflowers. I'm a Kansas girl at heart. Born and raised in Kansas. I wasn't born anywhere else. I wasn't born in my hometown, I'll tell you that much about myself. I was born in... I mean, my hometown hospital is like the world's worst hospital. So, there's a reason why I wasn't born in my hometown. I mean, neither of my kids were born in the town we live in. They were born in a town half hour away. So, hey, that's kind of my story there. I was born in a town half hour away. Just because better doctors, honestly. Second favorite flower? When I was a kid, I always liked daisies because they were just really simple. And I've always thought, like, roses were, like, overrated. If that phrase sounds familiar, you may have been in the fanfiction reading stream when we read Tale of the Garden Stone. Because Ayun, she's like, yeah, roses are overrated. There's many other flowers that could be a sign of romance. But, like, roses are, like, the go-to. And it's like, would I gladly accept a bouquet of roses? Sure. Will I gladly accept a single rose? Sure. Do I like roses and prefer roses? No. No. And again, like, I'm talking about, like, my favorite flowers and stuff, but it's like, I don't want to be gifted flowers mostly on the basis that I will kill them. I am a certified flower killer. I am a certified flower killer because it's like, oh, you got me a flower, let me put it in a vase and set it down and just completely forget it exists for 2 weeks, and then it's all wilted and it stinks and I have to throw it away. Yep, that's definitely happened more than once. Hold on. Mario is, it's like 9 spaces away. I think he's fine. Eh. 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 50. Ooh, we have a full 50. Oh man, Marigold Chomp. Give the people what they want. It's not even on there. Stacked deck is, oh man, why is it all fired up? I am bad at this one. Do we like Herbessa in these streaming streets? Are you joking? Question mark with the heart. Like, are you joking? Of course we do. That's the vibe I get. For the context of killing the flowers and not the gifter. I didn't think about that. It's like, yeah, don't gift me flowers because I will kill you. I will hunt you down. I will find your family and I will kill them. No, I will not. Sentence would have paused that I will kill them. Yeah, I will kill the flowers. Flowers. Anytime I think of flowers, I think Flowers for Mom from JT. Apparently, he played Torna. I remember watching him play Xenoblade 2. I've seen bits and pieces of him playing Xenoblade 2, so I vaguely remember that. Oh, fuck. No. Ah, no. Okay. Oh, we survived. The X is the toughest one. The archer. Okay, good. And I've heard this from Blue that apparently in the beginning of the game of Torna, he was gathering a bunch of flowers. Fuck! No! My money! Waluigi does not need the money. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad about that one. 'Cause I need money! I need the money more than anybody right now. Damn it. Anyway. In the beginning of Torna, he was getting all like the flower collection points, like flowers for Mom, because, you know, Laura's mom. And then come to find out, oh, Laura's mom died. Flowers for Mom. Take some food. Don't take my food! I don't have much! Just don't take the cereal. The kids would be very upset if you took the cereal. You know, why couldn't the 50 be locked out, man? I can kind of half-ass handle this one. Nope. Get out of here. We're locked and loaded. We are locked in, locked out, and locked and loaded. I love doing that. It's so funny. Give me money, 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 money. I also remember the little impromptu song I did like a couple years ago. Give me money, I'll take all of it. Give me money, I'll take some more. Give me money, I will be floored with all of this money here in my pocket. Give me money, I'm singing my song. Hold on. Give me money all day long. Give me money, I'm singing my song. Give me money. That was kind of an impromptu thing I did. There's a clip of it, which I go back to it every so often. That's how oh shit. That's how I remember it exists. There we go. I lost focus for a split second. Gotta lock in now. There we go. The most points you can get, I believe, are 21 if you just lock and loaded. Oh, that was a song you knew. I failed at Tessa Lore. No, Johnny, no. You're the best student in the school of Tessa Jane. No, I'm kidding. I mean, like, you've been here for a while, so yes, the school of Tessa Jane. Tessa Jane Impromptu Songs 101. Yeah, the give me money, I'll take all of it, give me money. That was something that was just kind of off the cuff. If it sounds like something, probably coincidence, because there was an impromptu song I had sang. I had sang yeah, I think now's the time. Impromptu song I sang in TTYD. And I had just put together, like a couple days ago, it's one of like shower thought things. I'd put together, like, wait a minute, this part here sounds like this song. You know, let's talk about like my favorite badge being Piercing Blow. It is piercing blow, only 100 coins. Like, that part right there sounds like Break the Wall from Dreamcatcher. Because the chorus is like, dun-dun, break the wall, dun-dun, dun, dun. It's like that melody. So, like, sometimes melodies of, you know, other songs will pop into my head. Oh, he's gonna force my hand, isn't he? But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, sometimes like melodies of other songs pop into my head when I just kind of think of like random songs to do. So that melody kind of was in the back of my head. But I think I listened to that song that day and I'm like, you know what? Yeah! Or like it was stuck in my head. Whee! Alright, we are fighting these fires. Oh. Oh, come on! Majoring in violence? Is that even a course here? I don't know. Applied Tessonomics. The Tessonomics, yes. 10,000 stars rewards you with a bunch of Kerbessas of varying colors. I guess that's fair, honestly. Oh shit! Now I won't have the money and he can steal my lamp, but... Does he go for the Wacky Watch or does he try for the my lamp? I don't know what the AI priority is. But I also have 2 items. Fucking Luigi! Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take my chances on the happenings, honestly. And also, if I keep my items, then 50-50 shot. So I can't really get too mad. Sacrifice purple Kerbessa and yellow Kerbessa to summon King Dedessa. Dedessa. Oh my god, that's funny. What are you going for? What does your AI do? Fuck! Of course, right? It's always a fucking lamp. 50-50 shot. So whenever I try to take a good item from someone, I steal the not good item. But when the computer does it, they always steal the good stuff. Like, why? Like, fuck you guys. You guys are dicks. You guys are dicks. As an AE, I will mess this shit up for you. Exactly! They're always like this. Alright, I need to win this minigame. It's probably getting frigid. Okay, that's... I have lost this before. It'll be fine, right? Everything will be fine. Whee! Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Keep pace. Okay. Okay, we're good. We are good. We are so good. If I can just get that timing right. I can never get the timing right. I used to be able to, but I just can't. But it's fine. I at least won the minigame. Yeah, Luigi really fucked up my plans there. He really fucked up my plans. $50. Give the people what they want. 50 Merry-Go-Chomp. Merry-Go-Chomp. It's there. Yeah! Why couldn't we have this for like the 200? Because then it would have been like, well, it's fate. Because I don't touch the controller for this one. I put the controller down, like, literally. So, does everyone actually like the Kerbessa layout? I like it. Do we all like it? What's the consensus on it? Yeah. Cause like I had this idea for a couple weeks, and the only person who knew about it was Vegito. He was the only one that knew about my idea, because I brought it up to him, like, yeah, like, I had this idea for, like, a big, like, channel point redeem, and just make, like, a Kirby layout. You know, like, you know, Kerbessa and Kirby layout. Like, I think, you know, that'd be, like, really, really fun. And then, I got the idea for the Kirby costume changes, sometime last week. So then I was thinking, like, man, if we change to just a solid Kirby layout, then, like, the costume changes would just be a moot point. So it's like, we gotta keep the costume changes, because that's, like, the main thing around here is all the costume changes. So, I whipped up some Kirby costume changes, and there we go. Again, more could probably get added later, but we're starting with 5 of them. There is still one Kirby costume change we haven't seen yet, so we've seen 4 out of 5. But I know my, whenever I first did the costume changes, I started with 10. I started with 10 costume changes. Yep. Why couldn't you just steal the key? The key. You had to steal the key to mess with my game. Fuck you. Keep it as an overlay? I mean, it is an overlay. You just gotta redeem the channel points. You're not getting it for free. You have to earn Kerbessa. That's the whole point of making it a redeem. It's not, like, completely permanent. It's permanent for the day of whenever it is redeemed. That's a Jane 18. The singing Kerbessa? Yeah, the mic one? That's a good one. Because I was, like, looking up different, like, Kirby poses and, like, different, like, Kirby copy abilities. And it's like, the mic one would be really, really good for the K-pop one. And I also thought it'd be really fun for the red Kerbessa to have, like, the bright red hair from the K-pop costume change. I thought that'd be really fun. So, but, yeah, we got the party one with the purple. We have, the yellow one has the fancy hair. The blue one has the ponytail. The red one is the mic. That's what? Purple, yellow, red, blue. There's still one more we have not seen yet. Will we get to see it? I don't know. I think the one that we haven't seen yet's a fun one. Ugh! Ah! It's raining bullets! Oh no, it's raining bullets. Everyone is in a panic, but don't worry, I'm just fine, yeah. It's raining bullets. This is not an appropriate song! Ah! Okay, we lived. I'm the best! I survived the raining bullets! At least it's not raining blood. Because it's what, Slayer? That's a tough song in Guitar Hero 3. I always avoided playing that one in Guitar Hero 3. Dang it. I think that's what Luigi was trying to go for. Rain food? There's other mini games in other Mario parties that rain food. Coney Island from Mario Party 5. Does that. It rains ice cream. Bump me further. mean, I could have just gone down to get the star, but I'm on a mission here. What are my options? Okay. So much snowman! Snowman! Snowman's land. I was heavily debating. I should have, it's fine. I will live with my mistakes. I mean, I played a lot of Guitar Hero 3 when I was younger. Because I don't know why they're all out to get me. I don't understand. Part of me wants to rewind so bad because I can. But again, I will live with my mistakes. Because I hate doing that out of frustration. Because, like, nothing is going my way on this board. At all. But, again, you don't get save states and rewinds in real life. You don't need that, my guy. You do not need that. Man, I need a reverse mushroom. I should have... Well, part of me panicked because I didn't want Luigi to do that. And then as I was running, I remembered while Luigi had a lucky lamp. Like, man... I am just not on my A game today in terms of Mario Party. Alright, let's mess the memory. Luigi, Mario, Wario, Luigi, Mario, Yellow, Yellow, Peach Corner, Egg Corner, DK on Mushroom. Okay. Luigi, Mario, Wario. Where's Luigi, Mario, Wario? Okay. Luigi, Mario, Wario, Peach was in the corner, Egg in corner, DK on Mushroom. DK's on the shrooms! It's really funny when you think about Donkey Kong Country Returns and the whole reason why DK is just like immune to the hypnosis is he's just too stupid. He's just too stupid. Which is just really funny. Woo! But yeah, I do want to get both Donkey Kong Country Returns HD and Tropical Freeze for the Switch at some point. We do own both those games. I have Returns on the Wii and we have Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. Because a couple years ago, or was it a little over a year ago? I don't remember. I did play the Donkey Kong Country games. I played 1, 2, and 3 on stream. Those are really fun. I had the hardest time with 2, even though 2 was definitely made to be difficult. I grew up with 1, so I know 1 very well. And then 2 was pretty hard. And a lot of it was like the way the 50 lives cheat works. It's a one and done, and I didn't realize that. It's like, oh shit. So about like midway through, I started using save states about every level. Because I didn't want to just get game over. And also, it costs banana coins to save the game. Which is ridiculous. You get like 1 free save per world, and then after that it costs banana coins. And it's like, oh my god, why? That's stupid. Donkey Kong Country 3 fixed that. And I had a better time with, with 3. Although, I will say, I may or may not call this person out. At least it's Luigi and not me. That I was getting text messages about the final boss of Donkey Kong Country 3. And, I saw them before, or like after one other stream, or I saw them like before, doing the final boss myself. But it's one of those where I saw those text messages, and if somebody in chat said stuff like that, that would be considered backseating, and I did not appreciate those messages. So, yeah, if anyone knows me personally and tries to text me on stream, whether or not I see it during stream is one thing, but also it's like, if you are going to say stuff that I would ban or at least time out a chatter for, then don't send me those messages. So, yeah. So I do not take kindly to backseating. I don't care who you are. Like, you can be... Like, I don't like backseating from my husband. I don't like backseating from my children because they try to. I don't like backseating from people in chat. So it's like, I don't care who you are. Friend, family, person in chat. I don't care who you are. I don't like being backseated in games. If I need help, I will ask. So, yeah, and I still think it's ridiculous that I have to have the no backseating tag on Mario Party streams. I still think that's ridiculous. And I remember the specific instance of it too. Man, why couldn't I have it 3? Oh, actually. Oh, damn it, I'm 1 short! Fuck off! He's right there! Come off it. Man. Apple bottom jeans, boots, what the fuck? Again, I'm just not having a good day. I'm just not having a good day. Anyway. But yeah, I remember the specific instance of someone backseating me in Mario Party, which crazy work, honestly, of needing to be backseated. Or backseating someone playing Mario Party by themselves. It was Mario Party 4. It was the first time I ever showed Mario Party 4 on stream. Not like the first time, but like it was a Shy Guys Jungle Jam, which is the second board I usually play when I do like just a normal playthrough of Mario Party 4. I had some pretty good items. I had like a Boo Crystal Ball. I don't think I had a Magic Lamp, but I had a Boo Crystal Ball. And a Magic Lamp. I think I had both those items. And someone in chat was just like, okay, now use the Boo Crystal Ball. And I'm like, excuse me? No. I'm not doing that. And they were just like all like demanding I do shit. And it's like, no, don't tell me what items to use and when. I know what I'm doing. I've played Mario Party for a long time. I know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, wow, that was insane. Did we both win or is it a draw? We both win, okay. But yeah, someone was just like right out the gate, like, now use your items, like use them right now. It's like, no, don't tell me what to do. Because I didn't have no backseating tag on my Mario Party streams before that, because I never thought it'd be an issue until it became an issue. So now it's like, I don't need people telling me what to do in Mario Party or any game for that matter, because I don't take very kindly to it. Because a lot of the time, I will be so defiant, because this is what happened, I'm pretty sure. Someone said, okay, now use your Boo Crystal Ball right now. And I'm like, No, and I just refused to use it for like several turns. Like I had originally planned to anyway. It's like, don't tell me what to do, don't boss me around. I don't take very kindly to being like bossed around either. Cause I dealt with that growing up. I don't like it. Because it's like, let me cook. Let me cook, dang it. You wouldn't hover over my shoulder and just like tell me what spices I need. You know? Like, now use this. Like, what if I'm allergic, bitch? It's like, yeah, no, add mushrooms to it. What if I'm allergic to mushrooms, huh? Just because you do it this way doesn't mean someone else is going to do it that way. Because, like, that's ridiculous when you think about it that way. Again, it's one element of the bean soup theory. Of, like, it's kind of like in the opposite direction. It's like, people, you know, do things differently. That's how humans are. That is exactly how humans are. Everyone's different. You know, it's like, hey, if someone is, you know, posting a recipe for bean soup, I don't like beans. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to ignore the recipe because it's not for me. What a lot of TikTok commenters do, and a lot of just people with no, like, real skills, life skills whatsoever, literacy issues, they're gonna be like, oh, what if I don't like beans? Then it's not for you. I don't want to be told, you need to do this. It's like, okay, someone doing a recipe that accounts for, you know, like, that accounts for, like, peanut butter or something. And, if someone's using a recipe that accounts for peanut butter and someone comes in, you need to replace the peanut butter with, like, almond butter or something because, people can be allergic. And it's like, dude, I feel like people that are allergic to peanuts already know they can replace the peanut butter with other things. I am pretty sure they are very well aware how they can change up recipes. I am pretty sure they are aware. So you don't need to be barging in someone's recipe video and telling them, you need to do this because what if someone's allergic? That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Like, I wouldn't go into someone's stream and just immediately try to be like, yeah, you need to do this, 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 and this in the game. It's like, no, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's why I have no spoilers. That's why I have no backseating. I don't have no spoilers for Mario Party because there are no spoilers for Mario Party. Unless I'm, like, playing it for the first time. A story mode, you know, for the first time. But, like, no backseating for sure for everything. Because, like, yeah, I play a lot of games that I already know the plots of. Which, you'd think if I already know the plot of the story, you'd think I wouldn't need no spoilers. But no, the reason I have the no spoilers tag for my streams is because I don't want dude bros coming in and immediately try to spoil things. Immediately be like, oh, you're in this part of the game where this happens. And it's like, dude, I haven't even gotten there yet. Like, someone pops in, like, oh, you're in this character where character X dies. And it's like, excuse me? Like, you just spoiled a major character death. So that's why I have no spoilers. And I know there are some people that will just, like, blatantly ignore those. And there is, like, a tiny bit of fear. Why are you stealing from me? What did I do? Waluigi's a bigger threat, honestly. He has the coin star currently. He's reached 170 something coins. Why? Luigi is out to get me today and I don't understand. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I would never go into someone's stream and just like immediately spoil something. Like if I spoil something by accident, it's one thing, you know? But like I usually try to be careful with the words I say and how I say things that could be taken as a spoiler. But also, if I have to question whether or not like, is this considered a spoiler? Then I usually don't say anything, because if I have to question it, it's more than likely possibly gonna spoil, so. It's also almost always first-time haters who've no intention of actually hanging out or following the channel. I can tell because they leave without following when they're told to stop. Yeah, they're everywhere, and I've dealt with a lot of those. I've also dealt with a lot of people, because I play Mario Party on stream, and a lot of people are like, oh, Mario Party, they're playing with viewers. And it's like, no, I don't. I don't play with viewers, at least regularly. I do have a sub goal that would lead to playing with viewers, because I'm very particular about it. But also we have like rules and regulations for a reason. I do remember several instances, especially in the beginning, of people coming in and asking, do you play with viewers? And I tell them, no. I will get one of three responses. A, them saying, okay, and leaving. B, they just don't say anything ever again. Or C, they throw a fit and get themselves banned. One guy, when I was playing, I think Jamboree last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was about last year I played Jamboree. They came in and it's like, do you play with viewers? And they asked the same question twice, because I think I was in the middle of talking about a specific thing and also in the middle of a mini game, and I saw them in chat. I think I said hello, but I didn't like see the message, and I was like, I will look at that after the mini game, after I'm done talking about what I'm talking about. And then they repeated their message twice, word for word, copy pasted. Guys! And they're like, do you play with viewers? And then they, copy pasted it twice. And then I said, no, I do not play with viewers. And immediately they said bullshit. Immediately. It's like, excuse me? No. And then I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. And I banned them. Like, immediately. Do you play with viewers? Nope. I have a sub goal, so if you want me to play with viewers, you gotta give me money. That's one way to look at it. For the people who are here regularly and know me fairly well, the support is always, always loved and appreciated. And the sub goal of community games is my way of giving back to those who help support the channel. That's why I'm doing it, because it is a good way to give back to the community. So standard last 5 turns procedures, all red and blue spaces are doubled, and if you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. But we also have a wacky watch and play, so we're probably not done yet. First time chatters. Oh, first time chatters. Yeah. First time haters. I mean, what's the difference between a first time chatter and a first time hater? What's the difference? Anyway, I kid. I mean, there are some people that come in as a first time hater. I don't make the rules. The ones who wanted to trade with you when you're doing it, I was like, I know! Those guys got really annoying. It's like, dude, for one, I believe Nuzlocke was in every single stream title that I had. Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. And, I think I was always, like, mentioning, yeah, this is a Nuzlocke. And they're like, you want to trade? It's like, no! Back off! I've seen some people try to do that in a Blue stream when she was doing her Bird Keeper run. I don't think I had that happen when I did my Ice type team. I don't think I did. I don't remember it happening if it did. I just remember the Nuzlocke because it was like, dude, I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I am not interested in a trade. Nice. Where's the lobby? Oh, I know! I think I was doing pro rules. I was showing off pro rules in Jamboree one time, and bro was in here just like talking a lot of things. It's like, yes, I know how all of this works. I'm just showing it off. And then I was setting up the game, and they tried to do like commands of like join and lobby. It's like, where's the lobby? I'm like, there isn't one. I play by myself because they had like, they were like trying to figure out like, because they followed and then tried to do the commands, probably thinking it was a follower only thing. Yes. You know, thinking it was like a follower only thing, and it's like, no, there's just no lobby to begin with, and they promptly unfollowed. They promptly unfollowed, and good riddance, honestly, because people that don't know how to read a room trying to get into a room that doesn't exist is a smidge annoying. Where's the lobby code? Yeah, it's like, it's one thing, like, I know you guys are clearly joking, but some people are like, for real. When it's like people that come in for the first time that, you know, aren't aware of like how the banter is. Like when they're like real, like for real, it's like, dude. But yeah, we are, I think the sub goal is 15, and we have 6 right now for our goal. So if you want to have a community day, then, and the community day will probably be something along the lines of like Mario Kart and Mario Party. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry, it was the school calling me about something like, oh no, what happened? It's nothing bad, it's just an outstanding lunch balance that I will send a payment with my daughter for. I'm trying to think of what's the best thing to do. Where is everybody? Yeah, I need to get aggressive. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. I mean, I remember particular cheers from, like, just being at games with cheerleading and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't a cheerleader, but I was cheerleading adjacent. I was cheerleading adjacent. I mean, these are all pretty good. Wow, I pulled that one. I usually don't. Okay. I think I can handle that, maybe. I was honestly really hoping for a reverse mushroom, and seeing the magic lamp there, I probably panicked. A skeleton key also would have been fine too, if I'm being for real. But yeah, there's like a certain archetype of people that just kind of come into chat and I get the dude bro energy. And I feel like, I don't think everyone uses the term dude bro like I do, but when I describe what a dude bro is, you know what I'm talking about. You can like picture a dude in your head of like the dude bro archetype. I'm sure people I've heard it referred to on Twitter as like incels. Like the dude bro, yeah, back in my day, the original Final Fantasy VII is so much better than the remakes because it is on the original PlayStation and it was ahead of its time. You know, like think Francis from Super Paper Mario. There's, what the fuck's his name? Like Larry? There's a character, I think it was in Powerpuff Girls. It was a guy, like a toy collector guy that collected like Powerpuff Girls memorabilia. And he had like bald, had the ponytail, a black t-shirt, glasses, you know, like the, yes, indubitably, yes, the mint condition, like those, that's like the dude bro. That's what I picture as like a dude bro, that kind of know-it-all archetype. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Dude, bro, do you have food? I'd like some. Just don't take the cereal. Don't take the cereal. Riley will come after you and Riley will beat the shit out of you. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Riley has been on a huge cereal kick the last like 2 weeks. Which honestly, I'm like, you know, as long as you are eating food, because for a while she just wasn't eating very well. And I know she had an ear infection last week. We're on like the last couple days of her taking the antibiotic. But like she just wasn't feeling very good. She got sick and, you know, just kind of killed her appetite. But like she loves eating cereal. And it's like, you know what? As long as you eat, cool. We are cool in this household as long as you eat. And she eats the entire bowl of cereal, drinks all of the milk. Like, she is a beast when it comes to eating cereal. So don't take the cereal. Especially the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is her favorite. That's also Allie's favorite too. But like, don't take those. Don't take the cereal. Or if you're going to take some of my food, how about a trade? How about a trade? You bring a bag of cereal, a bag or a box of cereal, and I will give you some food item. We'll just trade. Dude, her voice sounds like Stephanie doing the voice. Yes! Oh, the Nugget voice. Hey, Nugget? Yeah, the Nugget voice. I love Stephanie's Nugget voice. Yeah, like the dude bro, like, yeah, dude. Like, yes, indubitably. The dude bro is kind of lower. Nugget's a little higher. The Nuggets of Friendship? Big mess, Nuggets of Friendship? I loved it when they played Kindergarten. I loved Stephanie's Nugget voice. Oh, I loved it. It's so good. Nuggets of Friendship? The other night, when Riley was watching her sister play basketball, she received a Nugget of Friendship. Like, true story. Allie's basketball game Monday night. Oh, I have choice words about how Allie's basketball season went, and none of it is Allie's fault. None of it is Allie's fault. And I've ranted a lot about it throughout. But it was really funny, because the tournament's set up a single elimination. There's 5 teams. Games 1 and 2, the first round were the first round was at 6:30 and then 7:15. We played at 7:15, and then there was an 8 o'clock game from the winner of the 6:30 game plays the top team. That was how the tournament was set up. And then the winners of all those play in the finals on Monday, I think is when the bracket says. But anyway, the winner of the 6:30 game was kind of hanging out, you know, just like watching and everything. And I was just watching and everything, and they had McDonald's, and they were right next to us. Yeah. I wish I had a skeleton key, but I don't. What I can do: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, I could get there on a good dice roll. But yeah, the group around us had had McDonald's, and Riley was just like looking all sad because like they had McDonald's, but they were really nice, and they shared some of their food with Riley. They gave her a chicken nugget and some fries that they weren't going to eat anyway, so they let her have some of the extras. So that was really nice of them. I was like, Riley, did you tell them thank you? And she did. She told them thank you, so Riley got a literal nugget of friendship. Okay. So, but yeah, like Allie's basketball season as a whole, they didn't win a single game. Her team didn't win a single game. And I'm pretty sure the combined total of points her team scored is more than likely less than 10. Which is so sad. It is so sad. There was no structure to anything. All the girls just kind of did what they wanted to do. And it's like, they would make plays occasionally. And the times they made plays, they actually scored points. It's like, why aren't we making plays like this all the time? Like, what's happening here? Like, it was just bad coaching. And it's like, I remember my in-laws came down for one of her games, and I was just like, you know, turning to them and just be like, man, it's awful. These girls are just not coached very well. And I was, Allie would kind of come over to me sometimes in like the warm-ups and just kind of ask questions. And I would just kind of be like, yeah, this, and this. You know, you need to do this and that and all that. And then she would go do it. And my mother-in-law commented saying, man, she listens, like, you're teaching her more stuff than our coaches are. And it's really crazy. And also, here's the thing. Allie is in her 3rd year of basketball. This was her 3rd year of basketball. She started playing when she was in 3rd grade. And 3rd grade, you know, sometimes you pick up information, sometimes you don't. It's totally fine. Normal third grader stuff, like, you know, 8, 9-year-old. So, but now she's in 5th grade. She's playing with 5th and 6th graders. And it's like, when Allie was asking me something, she had, hold on. Standard last 5 turns, procedures all red and blue spaces are, double if you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. Anyway. She came up to me and I told her, just kind of like help her work on her shooting or whatever, and I told her, go shoot a layup. Like, get warmed up, go shoot a layup. And she just like looked at me and is like, what's a layup? And it's like, oh my god. And it's like, I'm not like the best at basketball, but like I know the basics at least. You know, I know the basics of basketball. I know the rules, you know. I can probably, you know, do some research and set up plays and everything. But like, I don't think I can coach basketball. I don't think I can. But Allie had no idea what a layup was. Could be partly on her, but also, that's the coach's job. The coach is supposed to teach their players all about the game. That's what a coach does. So what do you mean my child didn't know what a layup was? I think she knew, she just didn't know what it was called. But like, tell her to go shoot a layup, which is the most basic thing you can do in basketball. The first thing they ever teach you when you play basketball is how to shoot a layup. She didn't know what it was. And I had to explain it to her. Once I explained it to her, she went up and did it. So it's like she knows what to do. And also, I remember they had a practice like middle of the season and working on screens. Nobody fucking did them. I finally had convinced Allie to do them on her last game. Nice. I'd finally convinced Allie to do them on her last game, and I told her, you need to screen, because you played this team recently. They love to run this defense where like a 1-2-2 defense. They love to do that with one person up front. You have to screen that person in front, because that person in front is like their best player. She knows what she's doing. You have to screen her. And like, you know, you're gonna get pushed back, but like that's your job, you know, because she was always the one throwing the ball in. So it's like you throw the ball in, then you run in, you screen the gal up front, and then, you know, your point guard will take the ball in, you know, or make the play or whatever. Like, that's the whole point of a screen. And it did lead to her getting fouled once, which is great, you know, because, like, she set a screen, and, like, the other girl legit pushed her out of the way. It's like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. I'm not quite to the item shop. Is the star still up there? It is. I need to make it to the item shop. Throwing in a shit ton of DS ROMs and modded 3DS. Nice. 21, let's go. This is the B-ball coach. I mean, again, the sport I would feel most comfortable coaching would probably be softball. But like youth sports like this, I feel like I'd be an okay coach. I could definitely show more discipline. Because like I didn't watch any of Allie's practices. Because when Allie was like younger, I would stick around for the practices and watch just to make sure everything's okay. But now that she's older, I trust her more. And I ask her about it and ask her to tell me a lot of things and, you know, all that stuff. Like, I also stick around for her softball practices. Just because, you know, I like being around the sport. And also it gives Riley good outside time. Like, if I have Riley around. But, yeah, her team just wasn't very disciplined. Her team just wasn't very disciplined. There was, like, no structure to anything. There was no play set up, no nothing. And on top of all that, the kids themselves weren't disciplined whatsoever. Because there was one girl that always showed up right at game time, and not 15 minutes before like you're supposed to. There were several times where we had to run 5 and only 5, no subs whatsoever, because no one would show up and no one would say why they weren't there. I mean, there were a couple games where like a couple of the kids were sick, which again, stuff's been going around, people get sick, and being sick is understandable. I understand being sick more than any other excuse, you know, especially with kids. That one. It's cost effective. But there were several kids that I have to. If I want my plan to work. There were several kids that like didn't show up, and none of the parents said anything on who's gonna show up or not show up. And then one of the girls just flat out quit. Like she played one game and decided, I don't want to do this anymore. And just stopped. It's like, what are we doing? Like, it's one thing to try a sport and just not end up liking it. But at least play the whole thing. You might change your mind, you might not. At least play out the season. Don't just give up on your team, especially at this age group. Oh, it was so brutal. So brutal. Yeah, we ran 5 for several games. And there was one game we ran 4. Only 4 people showed up for one of our games. It was so bad. And it's also like no other team did this. Whenever we would show up for our game, the other team had so many more players. They had so much more players. And we would barely have 5. Barely have 5 show up by the time the game started. And it's like, the other teams had all of their players there, doing their warm-ups. You know, they had structure. We did not. It was so sad to see. And also, there were no pictures taken of the team. They usually get those taken by, like, midway through the season. And there were no pictures at all. What? What happened? Excuse me? To describe what's happening to you right now, hold on, I'm gonna get my phone here and record a video because, okay, this is what's happening on the stream, and then this is what's happening on my TV. To describe what's happening, the TV went to the main screen on the TV. So, that's something. Let me fix it. And here's the thing. It did it on its own. Stole my star. Wonderful. Cool. Love that. I mean, I was in first at the time, so that made sense. My hands were off of my remote. It just went to the home screen on its own. It's like the TV did like a reset. Couldn't tell you why. I don't know what happened. But capture card is still working. The console was still on. That was weird. I did get a clip of that. I might post that in the Discord just to like show you like, hey, this is what happened. This is weird. So I was at least looking on my laptop to see what was going on in the game. It's like, this is stupid. Okay. Yeah, that was just weird because like my TV remote, we have 2 remotes that kind of work with the TV. One I don't touch because that is technically Vegeto's remote. And the second one is usually right underneath this desk that I have. And it's within arm's reach of me. It's not right next to me. So that was just so weird. It's like the TV was like, oh, I need to reset. I thought the power went out. Honest to God, I thought the power went out. Zaza! We had Baba, now we have Zaza. Z-A-Z-A. Z-A-Z-A-B. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z. Okay. Let's do what we did last time. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z-B. Hopefully, Wario, you're picking up what I'm putting down, maybe. I don't know, I can't trust computers. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z. He was trying to go Baba. Baba is you. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z-B. A. Ooh, he's messing it up. He messed it up. Z-A. Luigi just gave up. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z-B-A. Attitude adjustment. Patterns are fucked up now. You ruined it, Waluigi. Z-A-Z-A-B. Z-B. Did you get for fucking up the pattern? Z-A. Zonky Ong. That's great. Love that. Turn are we on? Last two? Last two turns, okay. Waluigi has a magic lamp. Shit. Damn it. I didn't see that. Bruh. Steal money from Waluigi. What? Jesus fuck, I'm not even doing anything! Waluigi is the bigger threat! He has the most money! My god, why are they so like, Luigi is just against me. He hates me. I didn't do anything to Luigi. I didn't do anything to him. There goes most of my money. Because that was most of my money. He took like, what, 27 from me? Like, dude. Okay, last two turns. I have to roll at least a 3. No, I don't, because Waluigi has a fucking magic lamp. So what the fuck am I to do? Revolution, revolution, revolution. What's up, Bowser? Man. I hate my life. I hate my life. Yeah, I should have... I should have used my lamp earlier, probably, and I should have jumped over the snowball earlier. I can think of several points where I could have made different decisions during the board. I just hate everything because Luigi's out to get me, but the bigger threat is Waluigi. He is the biggest threat right now. Because, like, he has so much money. And it's like, dude, he doesn't need that much money. Like, he could just dominate every- Oh my god, why? Man, I really wanted to use my fucking reverse mushroom. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Like, see, this is bullshit! Now, I have zero chance of winning. I have zero chance of winning. Because he got that freaking second star. I have zero chance of winning. I can't even get a star anyway. So I am devising some kind of plan here. I need a last ditch effort. Yeah, I'm just not on my A game today. And again, it's always Waluigi at the scene of the crime. I mean, am I upset? Yeah, but like, I have no one to blame but myself. Because a lot of the mistakes that happened were mistakes that I made. Broskies! Oh my god. Oop. Yep. Thank you. Oh, I didn't think I'd catch that corner. Dang it! I tilted my control stick up. I don't know why I went down on that one. Thank you. Okay, good.
And his name is John C.
Hello, Blue. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I made it. What the fuck? I have ads? Not anymore. Beautiful. Love that. 10 out of 10. No notes. Hello, Blue. I'm not doing so hot in this Mario Party board. I am not doing so hot. There's been a witch hunt against me. I have one last ditch effort. And, what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5. That's a 9. That is not what I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 happening. 6, 7 Shy Guy. Man. I think the happening is probably my... Now the thing is, unless somebody lands on a chance time, I am fucked. Again, it's one of those, I have nobody to blame but myself, because there were specific decisions that I made. Oh, they're gonna fucking steal stars. Waluigi can. Again, it's stuff like this, where it's like decisions that I purposefully make. Okay, he didn't make it a boo, thank God. It's decisions that I purposefully make and have made that have just gone completely out of my control as the end result, or like specific decisions led to an onslaught against me. Luigi should have stolen coins, at least from Waluigi, or stars, you know? It's like, it's one of those, I have to sweep to win, and I don't have the coin star. Waluigi does. Because he had like 170 something. And like he has way more coins than I do. So it's like I need to sweep, and I can't. I legitimately cannot, because I don't have the money. So, yep, this one's an L. And it's not gonna be like last time where I just miscounted. It's a legitimate I'm taking the L. The return of the blue. Because I wasn't here, I'll fix it. There's a question today. What Olympic sport would you like to try? My answers were snowboarding and curling. Because, you know, the Winter Olympics is going on and stuff. So yeah, snowboarding and curling are like the two I want to try, at least. I may not be like good at it, but I want to try it. I tried to go for the chance time at the end. I needed a 5 or a 6, and I got a stupid number. Yeah, I would need a sweep to win, and I don't have the sweep. I don't have the coin star. That's the only one I needed. Yep. Then that solidifies his victory! That fucker! Yeah, I needed the coin star! I 100% needed the coin star, and I didn't get it. I have nobody to blame but myself. I mean, it was a good effort at the end, but there were a lot of decisions that I made on the board that backfired heavily. That it's one of those where if I was like by myself, I would have used the rewind feature and fixed my mistakes. But again, life does not have save states or rewind, so you can't rewind it. Yeah, yeah, I got most minigames. Yeah, I got nowhere near that. I got nowhere near that. So, I had a lot of happening spaces, so I had that. I wanted to go for a chance time at the end, or even like a revolution. But no. Sad day. Sad day in Tessa Jade Land. But I know one way to fix it. I only got like 15 minutes before I gotta go. We'll get our we're gonna look back. We'll get our look back. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Specifically against Waluigi. Okay. Because we're gonna kick his ass in Vine with Me. Let's do that, because that's like that's my outlet, I guess, is Vine with Me. And plus it's real easy to pop in, because it's like the first mini game that you get after you mash A. Bloop! Skip rules! I know how to play. Whee! Aw, oh, dang it, I almost had that one. Hello, Sam. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Oop. Bloop. See, we kicked his butt. See, we are the real winners. Waluigi winning the board? What? No, he didn't do that. No, we're gonna kick his ass one more time to show, to really stick it to the man. Yes, to stick it to the man. Stick it to stick it to Waluigi. This is like one of my favorite minigames, like top 5 all-time minigames. I love this minigame so much. It's so fun. Oops! Like, I can even flex and do like a 10-second head start and still win. Yeah, kick his ass! Yeah! Alright, this last one will be the last one we'll do, and I'll do a 10-second head start. We'll do a 10-second head start. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go time. We'll still win this. Oops. We got this. Uh-oh. Okay. Locking in. See? 10-second head start. And we even messed up a bunch. And we still kicked his butt. So, ha! Take that, Waluigi. No one likes you. Fuck you. You can take that rose and shove it up your... Anyway. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Anyway. Hello, Alex. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And damn, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Schedule for the week. Tomorrow is Pokemon Legends ZA. We are going to finish the main story tomorrow. I am excited. Finishing the main story, because we stopped right before like the point of no return. We did some side quests and yeah. Try and be quirky with it. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, we are at the end of the main story. There's some like post-game stuff and then like the DLC afterwards for the main story of ZA. But like the end of ZA is pretty lengthy and pretty good, so that'll be really fun. And then we come back around. Monday should be normal. Should be completely normal by Monday. And by that I mean Final Fantasy will be Monday. And then we'll come back to ZA on Wednesday. So, yeah. That'll be it for today. I just checked Discord. Alright, who shall we raid? Yeah, I see someone I follow is playing Final Fantasy 16, but they are much further into the game than I am. So I think they probably play it more often than I do. That's the thing. I play it once a week at most. So, we can always want to stream, but I'm stressing about these deadlines. I just poked my head into your Discord and saw that. I'm not gonna put the stress on you. If you need to focus on those deadlines, you do that. So, I've got... We can always raid a one Master Max 165. He is playing Date Everything. Haven't even started chapter 24. It's Thursday. Yeah, you focus. You take the time and focus on your work. You lock in. You get the stuff done. Don't worry about streaming. Don't worry about it. We got you. It's okay. You focus on your deadlines. And I know you had lots of stuff going on today too. So we'll go raid Max. He's playing Date Everything. It's so funny. Because I've kind of I think I raided him when he first started playing it. And I've poked my head into his streams since playing it. It's so funny. Date Everything is just a wild concept, and I love it. It's great. Not everything is dates. Sometimes it's prunes. What should our raid message be? Stick it to Waluigi, please. That'll be our raid message, because we really did that. Waluigi. Oops. Man, this keyboard sucks. The iPhone keyboard is stupid! Anyway. We're gonna go raid Max. Max is awesome. He's playing Date Everything. I am so curious about Date Everything. I know it's on the Switch. I think it's also on the PS5. Either way, I have available methods to play it and stream it if we so choose. But I need to acquire it first. Again, I need money first. Or if someone wants to just, like, buy me the game, that'd be fine, too. That's not really an invitation. But, I do need to get going and pick up my child from school. So, get the raid going. 165. That K-pop assassin. I hope so too, because I check back on it occasionally when I think about it. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Max. He's so awesome playing Date Everything. Raid message, stick to Waluigi, please. If you are subbed to me, you can use my emotes. If you are not subbed to me, you can use whatever emotes you want. Mondays are Final Fantasy 16, Tuesdays and Thursdays are some kind of Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays are Pokemon Legends ZA. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you next time.